windy. It's rained for the last week. What the hell has happened to spring? Here I am picking grapefruits off the ground that are rotting. I must be off my block. While it's still crappy outside, I thought I'd bring you into the kitchen to show you a few things that make life easy. Kitchen life hacks, if you like. All of them designed to do what we've done traditionally, but in a much shorter space of time and much easier. Generally using the same ingredients as well. Starting over here, we've got a life support system. In other words, an espresso machine. Right here we have a bread making machine. Next thing here, can't be without this guy. An ice cream maker. Put everything in there and walk away for half an hour or 45 minutes. And the last thing is a yogurt maker. Now, you could always do the traditional milk powder and milk and a little bit of yogurt that you'd get from the supermarket and pop it in the hot water cupboard and cross your fingers, and a couple of days later you'll have this really nice yogurt. Or you can do this, real easy, and I'm just about to do one now. Jugs boiled. You can get these yogurt mixes from the supermarket as well, and generally speaking they're under $5. Most time I get them, they're on special for around about $3.50. So half fill it with water. Get your yogurt mix. Just like that, pop on the lid. And then fill it up to the line. Another quick shake. And then fill it up to where the instructions say, with boiling water. Done. And if you do this in the morning, by after dinner time it'll be ready. Or if you do it before you go to bed in the morning, it'll be ready for breakfast. Time to do some gardening. Now I bet you're thinking to yourself, all this gardening stuff, you've inspired me, I want to do more, but I walk into the garden and I just don't know where to start. Well, here's my advice. Go out, pick something small, start it. It's the little things. Right, my tomato seeds are starting to sprout now inside, so I'm going to have to make some room for them. This is where the tomato plants are going, into their little individual pots. And we're just going to take the weeds out and put some compost in here, and hopefully this year we'll have a good crop of tomatoes. So the weeds are out, the compost is in, now it's time to dig it in. So we let this sit for about a week so it can get conditioned, and by that time the tomato plants are probably ready to be put in. So it's the little things, a little bit at a time, don't do everything at once. This is ready, job done. I'm glad it's turned into a really nice day today. Look at these fellas, these broad beans. These are the ones I planted a couple of weeks ago. Beautiful and ready to go in the dirt right now. I'm going to plant one of the pumpkin plants up against the fence here, and the idea behind that is instead of having it grow along the ground, it's going to cling onto some chicken wire and go up. So small space, do what you can. Oh, and this is one reason why you should get good quality trowels. Well, it's pretty hot today, so I think it's time to get a few things from the garden and make lunch. Right, so quick lunch today, some spinach, 2 types of chives, onion chives and normal chives, a couple of little sage leaves and some parsley. I also have 2 eggs, so I'm going to do a really quick, easy omelette. So just have to chop these up, whack it on the heat, and pretty much it'll go. Some people use butter in the pan for the omelettes. I prefer oil because it has a higher smoking point, and therefore you can get the pan a lot hotter and cook the omelette a lot faster. So you really only want to coat the pan in oil, so give it a bit of a swish around and pour off the excess. That's about right. We'll just wait for that to heat up. Should be about right now. This will be very, very quick. Just get into the sides a little bit, as you'd normally do with an omelette. Make sure it's free. That should be just about right. Now add all the herbs. Should be about right. Bit of salt and pepper taste. I'll just put a bit of salt in. Get in there. And there we go. This should be eaten as fast as possible, straight out of the pan. Washed down with a little bit of homemade lemonade. That's good. Fresh eggs, fresh herbs, fresh spinach, a little bit of salt. I tell you, you have to try this. It's very, very good. So that's about it for this week. Thank you for watching once again. If you like the show, give us a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Thank you again for watching. Bye bye now.